Welcome back to PYJynJoy, where we have divine messages sent to us by the source, by our angels, by the universe, by the divine. So I'm excited to be with you today, but before we get started, we'll cleanse the energy in the space. Once more. And as we prepare the space, we will also prepare your minds to receive the message that's going to come through to us today. So we'll do 3 deep cleansing breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. So inhale slowly. Feel this time, let's breathe into our bellies. Feel your belly expand. And then slowly sigh it out from your mouth. Again, inhaling deep into your belly. Feel it expand out to your toes and up to the crown of your head. And then slowly exhale, lowering your shoulders, relaxing your body, feeling yourself come into the space, ignoring what just occurred, and you're ready to receive the message. Once more, inhale deeply through your nose, expand your belly, and then slowly exhale. All tension and the stress leaves your body. Give your head a little wiggle, shake. Draw your shoulders down and let us begin. So when we last met, we were talking about some business stuff. We had some romance stuff. Let's see what we get from the divine today. So we'll start with our angels and open it up. Okay. Keep getting this fire, honey. The Ace of Fire and then the Page of Earth. So fire and earth, those are very complementary. So you have Page of Earth, good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Then you have the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So it looks like there's going to be something finance related, something that's going to be perhaps business related or career wise. Let's see what happens. It's a good idea to just get a gauge as to where the divine wants to guide us today, and guide us, the divine shall. Asking the angels. So 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So you have 10 of Pentacles, so you see a little family there. You have 2 fairies there. You have 2 little children. So you'll notice in this deck, it uses the elements. So it's Earth instead of Pentacles. And then the Earth is represented by the little fairies, as you could think of Twinkle, what's her name? What's her face? Twinkle, is it Twinkle? Well, whatever her name is, from Peter Pan. So you have the little fairies running around and it's fun, and you have the light of the setting sun. So it's very happy, basically. Ooh, more Earth. So Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So I'm thinking this is not necessarily going to be business related. It's probably your home life, your family, your money. Again, green is with earth. It's with the foundations. It's with your rooting in, grounding. So let's see what the next card tells us. 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from addiction. So perhaps, 10 of Air, so you can see with the air, those with the little unicorns. So those are like the swords. So 10 of Air. So it's a situation where things were not that great, but they're about to change, a recovery. So maybe something going on again with family, that there was some bit of an addiction perhaps somewhere. Let's see what happens. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So a 3. So what it sounds like here is getting more towards family. So perhaps there was something that was going on in the family, but things are now on an upswing where it's abundance coming in. Maybe the situation with the addiction, it maybe was even gambling, something was going on, and I'll ask about that and see what exactly was that. Let's do that now. Let's see, what type of situation with the family is this? An unwise choice, 5 of air. Learn what you can from the situation, review everyone's motive. So someone in the family something wasn't right there. Something was going on that was not for the well-being of the family. It could be, like I thought before, it could be gambling. It could be something that was taking money away, but it's changing. It's changing on that. Because we have, it's changing. So you have 7 of earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So maybe it wasn't necessarily gamble. Maybe it was that an investment went wrong. Money that was put somewhere, so seeds well planted, that perhaps it would have been a good investment, but it actually changed in some way, and it temporarily paused the finances or made the person wonder what was going on, if there was going to be an issue. But again, the money is there. The money is coming back. Everyone looks to be okay. So let's not get too worried, too freaked out about that at the moment. The dreamer, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, Archangel Metatron. So that's also with going forward with the Fool. So it is probably the situation that someone did where they invested in something and said, hey, let's try this out, see what will come of it. It sounds like a good idea, but actually it probably was not the best idea. But you fortunately did not lose too much, because it has still this lavish abundance with the Empress. There's money coming in from somewhere, maybe on the wife's side or the female side, the Empress. Let's see. 9 of water. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So yes, so there was a brief pause, like there was a pause in action. There was something that had happened that really sent things in the wrong direction. 9 of waters, cup, so that's emotions, that's your thoughts, but it is coming fine. It will be okay. So there's no need to worry. Just keep in mind if there are some, because again, with the tarot and readings, it's giving you an idea of what is happening now, like a barometer. So at this time, at the moment, there's an investment that may not go well. So this is giving you a heads up, let's say. So think wisely on the investments that you're making, because it can impact your family, your base, your grounding, and you don't want that to happen. Because look, see? 2 of earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So you are trying to decide about this investment, but I say, hold on, think about it, get more detail, get more research, get an idea of what's going on, because seems like this could be a situation where it could impact the family negatively, but you're fine right now. Yes, you keep getting more money. 9 of earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So you're going to be fine. So there's no need to really worry about it. Your finances are doing well. The seeds that have been planted. So that's probably what's going to happen, is if there is a situation with this investment not going well, what you've done with other investments, other seeds, will more than make up for the situation, because it doesn't show any lack of loss, for financial loss. It's just showing that there can be some type of a situation and this unwise choice that can happen. And then also with the end of a difficult situation. Yeah, so you're recovering from an addiction. So it's recovering from this financial investment that was not the best idea. Page of fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. So there could be where it's another type of investment that's going to come instead of that one. So before you make a leap of faith, before you leap into the other one, see what's going on with something else. See what there is that's possible, that's happening for another investment. That would be more of a wise choice for you to do, because you're living life. You're wealthy. You're already wealthy. So don't be too quick to invest in something that's not going to be for the best of you and for your family, because you have all of this, and it can easily, with the way the world is, things are changing so quickly these times. but you don't need to worry, unnecessary worry. You have this happy family, and it's also have more fun, a love of life, concerns fade away. Yeah, so you have an eight of air, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So as a result, if you do this type of deal, this investment, it could get to be where you would then feel trapped, that you would then feel as though your confidence has been hit because you've been doing well. Obviously, you have a lot of green, you have a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance in your life at the time, but you could take a hit where not only a hit financial, but a hit in your confidence and make you afraid to take action, afraid to move forward. But there is something that is coming up, this other new endeavor. So don't let a past or something that may be coming up, this idea that you have right now, this investment that does not do well, prevent you from making other choices, because the choices that you've made in the past have done well for you. So don't let this alter or shake your confidence in yourself, because you have that ability. But what you could do is awakening. So that is the look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. So again, a temporary pause. It's important to be yourself. So it's important to believe in yourself, to follow what you know is going to be right. This is like the Hanged Man in traditional tarot. It's a time for you to see things from a different perspective. So it's upside down. You're thinking of something in another way. You're seeing it at a different angle. So in other words, it's saying to look and research and make sure that this investment that you're considering is the right move to make. Pause before you do anything with it. Get more detail before you move forward. That's basically what it's saying. Because you have the Knight of Air, intelligent, you're decisive, idealistic, tireless, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So this is really flowing heavy with, as you can see, air. So it's a lot with the swords, a lot of mental going on for you. There's a lot of considerations that you have, a lot of thoughts of, is this the right move to make? There's a lot going on with that, but you also still have a lot with the money, a lot with your grounding, with your stability, with your home, with your family. So yes, so it's just a matter of taking a minute there and not rushing forward with something too much, because you have a great thing going on. So you have Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So with that, Six of Cups, like we said, you have a family background, you have your children, and you're thinking maybe this time you're thinking back on what happened with you, for your history and your childhood, and this new investment is in how maybe you come from a wealthy family and you're now in charge of things and you're making some changes, and you don't want to do that and risk the other background that you have, the other foundation that you have. So it's thinking of your childhood, and then also regarding your children. So if this investment, how can that impact your children? So again, it's like, think before you go forward with this and be sure that that's the right move to make, because you are fine and you can recover, and there is another investment, another deal out there that could work for you, but you just want to be sure that you are not doing something too hastily. You have the Sun. So, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So again, it went back to where you have the, where is it? News of exciting endeavor. You have the confidence that you can do things well. Concerns fade away. Your wishes come true. So the Sun is letting you know, no matter what, you're going to do well. And even here, look at all the greenery that's below. You have a tree that's new, leaves are coming on. You have the sunflowers. You have little butterflies, because people create these butterfly gardens because they just, the richness of the flowers of the earth. It's all about that growth. It's all about prosperity. So yes, so you'll be fine. Just be sure to pay attention to that. But I also like to look at the bottom card. So it's Page of Earth. So again, the money is outweighing this situation. So scholarly, dependable, patient, successful, good news about financial matters. Wanted to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So maybe with this, you don't have to worry about it. Obviously, things are going to be fine. Maybe it's that this new area of study is going back to this new exciting endeavor, these new ideas that lead to success. So you will be fine. You will be successful. You have the sun to shine on you. It's shining on the brilliance that you have in your mind. So all of these sword cards, you are a brilliant person. You think well. You just have to be careful and not make any rash decisions, spend time considering things, but you have good news. So there's no need to worry about this investment as long as you pay attention to it and you don't overdo and you take the time to not spend all your family's money. You want to grow the money. You don't want to lose the money. That is the purpose. So now let's see what we get from the divine cards and get an idea of what it continued this message for this investment, for your family, for your prosperity, what it is that you need to focus on. Oh, some cards just popped out there. We have Power, Love Begins, and Destiny. Okay, so Power. And I didn't mention with the other ones, but again, we have numerology. So 8 is about prosperity. So again, it goes back. It's just reiterating what we were just talking about. So you have power. So you have the ability, and I like in looking at this. And again, this could be you're coming from old money and that now you're the new king that's really getting ready to start things and grow the family business, to invest more with the family's monies, and you're going to do well with it. 8, prosperity, growth, the green-eyed, green. And your family will be happy with you. They're not going to be upset. Just be careful in what you're doing and the steps that you take, because love begins. And again, this doesn't necessarily mean love of a person, romantic love. This is love of you taking care of your family, you stepping into that position to run the business or do the investments. It's a rainbow. At the end of the rainbow, what do you have? Lucky Charms. You have the bowl, you have water, it's flowing, it's growth. Again, there's a lot of the trees back again and showing how it's an opportunity for prosperity. And then Destiny. This is what you were meant to do. This is from your past, your family, you're the foundation of this company, of this business, of these finances. You were destined to take over as that new king. That is something that you should be fine with. 1 is all about new beginnings. It's really something that is going to be with you. And again, with the green. So it's doing well. And then when you add them all up, 8, 9, 10, 1, again, new beginning. So it really is, it's leaning towards more with this reading that you are the one who's taking over the helm. You're taking the reins. You are going to be directing the family's business, the financials. You come from wealth. You're doing well, and you will do well. You just have to be careful of the investments and things that you make, because on the bottom, we have material and spiritual prosperity. So again, 2, the green, you're standing there, you're looking out perhaps at your family's estate, and you're saying, you know what, I can do this. I can take care of this. My family trusts me to be a part of it, and it's good for me. It's good for them, and we'll grow and we'll be prosperous. So now congratulations. I think that's wonderful. But let's see what crystal can enhance the situation for you, that can give you some properties, that can guide you, that can give you an idea of what to expect or what you may need to just add on to your life and to make these wise decisions. Okay, so rhodochrosite, remember your worth. Yeah, okay, remember your worth, your money, your family, and not just your money-wise worth, but also you. So don't remember that lack of self-conscious, confidence, an illusion of being trapped, you're afraid, know your worth. Know that you are able to step in and take on this role and that you're going to be fine. You're going to do well. You just have to remember to pay attention and get all the research, all the information. Don't be hasty because you are the nurturer now for the family. You're taking care of others. It's up to you to continue enjoying life's little luxuries and making sure that everything is going well from the seeds that have been planted in the past with your family. You have the mental capacity to do so, and you just have to not have any lack or any doubt. The concerns are fading away, and you're going to be prosperous. You're going to be recognized and acknowledged by your family as the good leader to take over, a great leader to take over from the one before you. So I do wish you much success. I think that's fabulous. I have my little garnet here. It's for abundance. It's for creativity. So like I say, I believe in crystals and the power of them. So if you have this is something that you find that you enjoy, that you think that you can learn from and it resonates with you, please be so kind to like the video, to comment below. I love to answer any questions that people have. Also to follow PYJynJoy, subscribe, and to share with your friends. And best of luck to you, and see you next time.